Hi, guys. It's Miss Hazel, and even though I'm not with you in person, we are still going to learn together. Okay? So, today you're going to listen to two different songs that are important in the civil rights movement. Right? So, we talked about the civil rights movement a little bit last week, where it was the fight for everyone to have equal rights. And we focused mostly on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And I know Dr. Madison has also gone over some music with you and how it was important to the civil rights movement. So, right now, you should have in front of you this paper. It says civil rights music. If you do not have this paper in front of you, make sure that you get it now. Okay, so pause the video and get this paper. Okay, so we're going to begin. First, we're going to listen to this song here, We Shall Overcome. Okay? And I will play it, and then I'll give you time to write down the thoughts you had, what you thought of while you were listening to the song. You're going to write that right in this box here, the blue box. Okay? So if you really want to write it while you're listening to the song, that's fine. If that's what works for you, go for it. If not, you will have time to write it in a moment. Or when the song's done, I should say. Okay? So here we go. This is We Shall Overcome. Okay, we're going to stop there for now. I did put the links to both of these songs if you have time and you want to listen later because you really love it. That's great. Okay, so right now, if you have not already, take the time on your sheet of paper in this blue box here next to We Shall Overcome. Your thoughts. What did you think about while listening to this song? If you need to write, you may pause the video now, then click play when you're ready for the next step. Okay, so something that I thought of is when they said we'll walk hand in hand. That reminded me of peaceful protests. Okay, I'm writing this on something that does not, that I can't, it's not a touch screen. So I'm doing my best. We know now Miss Hazel has a lot of glitches with technology. Peaceful protest. That's what I thought about. And there's not no right or wrong answer because you were just writing your thoughts. Now, I'm going to tell you how this was important during the civil rights movement so we can fill in our green box right here, importance during the civil rights movement. So, We Shall Overcome is a song that has been around for a very long time. Some historians, people who study the past, think that it's maybe 100 years old or so. We Shall Overcome was used in a famous speech, not the I Have a Dream speech, but a famous speech by Martin Luther King Jr. And when he used the line in the song, we shall overcome, was how he ended it, or ended his speech. And so We Shall Overcome became a very popular song that was sung at a lot of peaceful protests. Okay? So right now I'm writing in the box here that the song was used during protests. Or I should say you know what, we're going to say used during Martin Luther King's speech. Okay, just because this will take a long time, I'm going to write MLK Jr. We talked about how a lot of people abbreviate Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. this way. During Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech. All right. You may write that down on your sheet of paper. Used during Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech. Today, I should have told you this already. Complete sentences are not important for our social studies activity. All right, so if you need to pause the video, you may pause because we're going to move on to the next song. Okay, so our next song is A Change Is Gonna Come. This is a very famous song by Sam Cooke, and I'm wondering some of you may actually be familiar with this song. So just like we did before, we're going to listen, and then we're going to write the thoughts that we had while listening to the song. Again, they can just be words. They do not have to be sentences. Okay? So we're going to listen to part of it now. A change is going to come. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Again, if you really like this song and you have a lot of time later or now, you will be able to listen. I put both links to the songs on Google Classroom. Okay, so if you need time, if you did not write yet in the blue box your thoughts while listening to A Change is Going to Come, please pause the video and take the time now to do so. Okay, we're back. So I'm going to say that what I thought while listening to the song, the thing that stuck out to me was the when he's saying about going to the movie and some people told him not to hang around, like maybe they were saying he shouldn't be there. That made me think about that word segregation, right? When there were separate areas for black people and white people. Segregation, okay? Now, A Change is Going to Come actually became an important song used during peaceful protests. So we're going to write in the green box here that A Change is Going to Come was used during peaceful protests. Okay, there we go. Used during peaceful protests. So if you need to write that or copy that down, pause the video and copy it down and then click play. All right, so that's it for now. If you have extra time, well, first, of course, this is a social studies paper, so it should go in the yellow bin, right? Yellow bin. All right, so you may end this video now, turn in your paper. If you want to go back and listen to one of the songs or both that you really like, if you have the time, go for it. Okay? Nice work, scholars.